Okay. Hello. Oh. Hey. Hello. Oh. Okay, I'm definitely audible. Hello. Oh. Okay, I'm definitely... Turn that off. There we go. Beautiful. Hello. We're doing another stream. Turn that down just a little bit. Turn myself down a bit as well, but we can do that while I talk. This is Game for Access. This is World of Access. You know, post Game for Access Global Accessibility Awareness Day stream that we're doing here. With a game that is one of the first ones I ever did on stream. It'll be showing up on the screen in just a minute here while I sort out all my things. I'm a little bit late. Had some last minute text issues to sort out. So that was a little meh, but we're making it work. I'm just doing some last minute, super fast things like turning on Do Not Disturb so we don't get Windows notification things happening all the time. I'm very much aware that there's no current game on screen that's being worked on as we speak. Haven't checked the camera, but should be okay. If not, well, I can always fix it later. What was the next thing I was gonna do? Oh yeah, right. Yay, World of Warcraft, welcome in Ash Sunset. Let's see. Oh hi! It's a crescent. Sorting out while I'm sorting out all this stuff here. Because I'm pretty sure I'm coming in a little hot. Really quickly checking that now. And then after that we can start the game. There's no tutorial thing, and I thought it was really good to start with that while I explain the game and things like that. Some people haven't seen how it works, some people have. When you can't see your hand in front of your face, as it were, so that's going to be interesting, and I'm going to be really curious how well that's going to work. I need to check my mic settings real quick. Mic setup. Yeah, it's a bit low. It's a bit high. Turn it down just a tiny bit. There we go. Okay, let's get the game on screen, shall we? This should be fine now. Close this out, and the gate's off. Perfect. We don't need it with the NVDA. Oh, whatever. Battle.net. Which has changed a little bit. You have your favorite games are pinned now, so you don't have to like go into a different tab and then click the thing and then wait for it to load and then click the button to play it. Still better if you just click the desktop icon. Would actually get you there. Hello there, welcome in. Don't think I've seen you before. Welcome in. Hope you're having a great day today. I'm almost done here with setup. So we're gonna see how well this is going to materialize. Just checking one more final thing here. Yup, that looks great. Okay, beautiful. Let's get the game on screen then. Where is Battle.net? I just told it to come up on screen and it's not loading. Oh, there it goes. Okay. Oh. Means the music can go shh. Let's go. Okay, that's loading. Well, and that's done loading. We'll get the music playing. Now-ish. Yep. I'm going to put that on the screen. It's all fancy. There it is, in its glory, in its classic 2008 glory. I see. Yep. Well, the first thing we see... I'm gonna turn this down a tiny smidge. It's a bit much. There. The first thing we see is that there is apparently maintenance happening soon, so that's we're lucky that that's not happening while we're actually playing. I'm going to bring up my tools so I can play this game, and then we'll go through creating a character and just starting this tutorial experience thing. I'm not even sure what server we're on. It's not super relevant for this particular demonstration, but yeah, let's just go. If audio is unbalanced, please let me know. Makes it easier for me to fix. Vocals even. Oh, very, very pretty, very pretty, very pretty. All right, let's get this show on the road. Pretty sure we. Yeah, it doesn't actually even matter. Yeah, it's a bit loud for me too, so I'll turn it down a smidge. Okay, yeah, we'll have to see, because the game does get... That's rude. Let me see what it's doing. Is there nothing at all, Ash? Or... about it? Oh, shit. There we go. Don't switch to scenes mid-stream. It's bad for you. Okay. I'm going to really quickly restart my camera thing, and if that doesn't do it, then there's honestly not a whole lot I can do about it. I'll have to go camless. Okay, yeah, that's good to know. Okay. Gotcha. Let's see. Yeah, I'm gonna restart my camera thing, and if that doesn't fix it, then there's not a huge lot I can do. Can I kill this? There. There. No, it's not. Everything broke, and I can't really fix it right this second. So what I'm going to do is go and do it without camera for now. You should be able to hear me again, that is. Am I visible, audible, all the things? Can I be heard? Hello, hello. I'm hearable. Excellent. Okay, well, yeah, everything blew up. It's fine. We'll just do it with this for now. I guess NVIDIA Broadcast does not like being restarted when you're using the actual program. Okay. Well, that's fine. I was just about to start my tools, and then we can go. No camera for now. Zersiax is what we're doing. And me being a camera icon is a little interesting, isn't it? Like, that does fit. You can't see me because I can't see you. There you go. Here we go.
To login mode. Main menu.
We are in the main menu.
Select character.
We're gonna make a character.
Login user. Create character.
We're gonna be as generic as we can be.
Male.
We will be a male.
Human. Male. Male.
We will be a male, human, and then we will be a
warrior.
Not a warrior. We're not gonna be a spank and tank shield carrier. We're gonna be a mage.
Paladin. Class not
Where's
available.
the mage?
Rogue.
Class not available. Well then.
Priest. Death Knight. Class not. Mage. War. Mage.
There it is.
Mage. Paused.
Ugh. Of course that goes wrong because there is something on my screen that shouldn't be there.
Switch to
I wonder what it
mode.
is. Is it gonna be the malware bytes?
Main menu.
Yeah.
Select character.
It'd be cool if you have more options, or at least
Login using the
some
selected
kind of way to
character.
specify it a little bit more clearly. At least give you pronouns, but no. This is Blizzard. Don't expect too much.
Create character. Male. Human. War. Class not. Rogue. Rogue. Priest. Death Knight. Class not. Mage.
Let's try this again.
Enter your character nomen and press enter or press escape to cancel the character
we
creation.
will be Magiax. I don't know if this is actually going to work. I may have to do this with OCR. Because this script is particularly sensitive to stuff on page.
Paused. Priest. Death Knight. Class. Script terminated.
Yeah, it's confuzzled. I'll do it myself. It's fine. We will be a hummin. A hum. Oh, we're not even on. Okay. We'll just start from the beginning. Create character. We'll be a hummin. Who will be a male. Will we be a mage? Shall we do something else? Let's actually, given this is a solo run, let's actually do Warlock instead. Oh, well, thank you, Nightbot. Appreciate Nightbot. Nightbot is so good. I hope this is something I have zero control over. What I really hope is that the oh, look, mage. There we are. What I hope is that the Discord link, when it gets sent, works now. I'm not sure if it will. We'll have to see. So, yeah, we'll be a mage after all. We will be a ranged caster. Oh, it's been fixed. Awesome. Beautiful. Okay, normally this goes a little faster. You have a little menu and then the mouse starts zooming around the screen and clicking for you, but unfortunately, when there is something on the screen that stops that, it can get a little stuck in its ways. Thank you, Nightbot. Here we go. We just created my character. Magiax. And we're going to enter the world. Now, when this happens, it should tell us how to get into the tutorial experience. If not, I'm going to have to go look for it, but we'll see. Enter the world. Pretty good a cinematic. Hooray! Discord works. Awesome. Do we get to see the fancy lore?
Menu open. Navigation.
We do. Ah, this music. So iconic.
The noble humans of Stormwind are a proud, tenacious race.
Of course,
Though
the humans are
recent
noble.
invasion of the demonic Burning Legion decimated
Yeah, it's
their
spoken.
sister kingdom of Lord
The moment.
the defenders of Stormwind stand vigilant against any who would threaten the sanctity of their lands. Nestled in the foothills of Elwyn Forest, Stormwind City is one of the last bastions of human power in the world. Ruled by the Child King Anduin Wrynn, the people of
Yeah, I'd have to
Stormwind
restart
remain
everything to get the camera to
steadfast
show
in
up, so I
their
decided to
commitment
just not
the Grand
at the moment.
Alliance. Backed by their stalwart allies, the armies of Stormwind have been called away to fight the savage horde on distant battlefields. With the armies gone, the defense of Stormwind now falls to its proud citizens. You must defend the kingdom against the foul mongrels that encroach upon it, and hunt down the subversive traitors who seek to destroy it from within.
Can we?
Now is
Okay.
the time
Let-
for heroes. Now humanity's greatest chapter can be told.
Menu
Range
closed.
available.
Bags plus. Trade plus.
Okay, dump this right into the
Important. Before
inventory.
you start playing, you may want to check out the help for newbies. If you don't know how to play the game, press F1 right now to get more information before you do anything else. So if you do need help, press F1 now.
Oh, okay.
Bags plus.
I pressed F1 now.
Bags plus. Menu closed. In this help you will find information about our tutorials for newbies. Press down arrow or up arrow to listen to the info, or press escape to close this help. Press F1 to open the help again.
So, what I was going to go into was it's really interesting how this little humans are noble and all the other races are mongrels and subversives that want to destroy the system from within, and it just sounds so incredibly like tone deaf in today's society, as it were. Like the whole it really feels like a racist thing to say at this point. Like it's an understandable given, you know, the whole Horde versus Alliance thing, but it does have a bit of a maybe that needs to be revisited at some point kind of feel to it to me.
For you as human mage, there is a tutorial. Use down arrow to learn how to start it.
Oh.
First, a few infos. If you are following the tutorial, you should strictly follow the For you as human.
Yeah.
First, a few infos. If you are following the tutorial, you should strictly follow the instructions from the tutorial.
Okay.
Listen carefully to what
Okay.
you are supposed to do, and
Okay.
then do exactly that.
Okay.
Don't do anything else while the tutorial is running.
Okay.
Do not deviate from the tutorial. Otherwise, the tutorial will not work anymore.
Okay. Okay. I will not deviate from the tutorial. Well, to be fair, they kind of have to say something like this because what they are doing here, these add-ons are made by a couple of German people and a couple of people who help out, and it's extremely brittle, and that's not their fault. That has to do with how they have to interact with the game. Like the game, this is not sanctioned by the game. This is not in any way like collaborated or cooperated by the game developers. These people are doing everything they can within the limits that Blizzard gives them, and those are quite a few limits to go against botting and things. So when they make interactive experience like this, for example, also for the Death Knight quests where you have to do the exact right thing or they'll break, they have to really like make sure that you do exactly what they say when you say it, or it just falls over. And that's not really a problem in actual regular gameplay. But things like this, where like one thing depends on another and it's just very easy to knock everything over, yeah, you do want to stick with what they're doing for the tutorial. So what we're gonna try to do as well. As for not wanting to get sucked in, I can see that for sure. Game who's manning the Game for Access channel right now? I'm not sure who's doing that. Assuming I know who it is, but yeah, shout yourself out there. I've started streaming with this game last year in April, and my stream anniversary is actually going to be tomorrow. So if anyone wants to join that, it's going to be. I don't even know what I'm going to do yet. Just several games for several hours. I was unfortunately laid off from my job last week, so I appear to have a lot of time now.
The tutorial will take about 2 hours. First, a few infos. If you are following the tutorial, you should strictly
hello.
follow the instructions from the tutorial. Listen carefully to
Welcome.
what you
I'm
are
gonna call
supposed
you
to do,
numbers
and then
game.
do exactly that. Don't do anything else while the tutorial is running. Do not deviate from the
okay.
tutorial. Otherwise, the tutorial will not work anymore.
I thought it was Aaron. Hello, Aaron. Welcome in. Yeah, this is gonna be fun.
The tutorial will take about 2 hours. You can log out at any time and continue the tutorial later via this help.
Okay.
Just press F1 again after logging in.
2 hours. That's a lot. At least you can pause it though. This is a Zersiax special, except I don't have to read it this time. And what Crescent is referring to here is that on my channel, we play a lot of games where I have to read the tutorial because it's not voiced. And the biggest one where I ever had to do that was what was it? Crusader Kingdoms 3, where like I was reading tutorials for like 2 hours on end.
Press enter now to start your tutorial.
Okay, we're gonna start the tutorial. Boop.
Menu closed. Hello, Magix. This tutorial will guide you step by step through the game and the SKU add-in. In each step you will first hear some information or instructions. While these are played, the tutorial will lock the keyboard. Then you will take action and carry out the instructions of that step. Once you have completed them, you will hear a success sound.
Okay.
Then you can proceed to the next tutorial step.
Okay.
You will need the following 2 shortcut keys that you should write down now. Alt-K to hear the instructions from the current step again. Alt-J to proceed to the next step as soon as you have completed the current step. This only works if you have heard the success sound. Always follow the instructions exactly. Never do anything other than the tutorial instructions are requesting, as long as you want to play the tutorial. It will break if you're doing anything else. Always proceed to the next step when you have completed a step. Now press Alt-J to start with the first step. To hear this
Okay.
info again, and take note of the shortcuts, press Alt-K.
So I'm glad that they have this now, particularly because there was no tutorial whatsoever before. Like you sort of just had to figure it out from context. I don't actually know if the game itself has tutorials at all. It may, but they are not accessible, obviously. So essentially, the main starting point for newbies was, who can't see the screen, was go do the first quest in your quest list and then just go from there. And you sort of learn it all by osmosis from there on. But you obviously miss a huge lot when you do that. So I'm actually very curious what they'll have us do. Let's continue.
A hero has been born. Welcome to Azeroth Magix. Heroes perform heroic deeds. If you prove yourself in battle, you will soon be able to go out into the world and experience incredible adventures.
Okay.
To gain experience and grow, you should complete quests. Often you'll get better equipment as a reward. Continue the tutorial now with Alt-J.
Okay.
Right in front of you is Deputy Willem with the first quest for you. Quests are tasks that you can complete. As a reward, you get experience points, items, and or money. You have to target Deputy Willem first. To do this, press and hold the Control key and the Shift key, then press the Tab key once. You can target friendly targets with this shortcut. The sound means the current tutorial step is completed. Press Alt-J to continue with the next tutorial step.
Okay, so am I first supposed to target them or first go to the next step? Let's go target them first.
Deputy Willem.
Deputy Willem, level 18.
The sound means the current tutorial step is completed.
Oh, yeah.
Press Alt-J to continue with the next tutorial step.
Oh, so I get little applause every time I press the right keys. I could get used to that. Worship me, oh audience.
Find out what he wants from you, Magix. To talk to Deputy Willem, you need to move to him and interact with him. You do that with the G key. So now press G once.
Hey there.
Quest plus. The sound means the current tutorial step is completed. Press Alt-J to continue with
Are you
the
gonna
next
say
tutorial
that
step.
to me every single time I hit the right key? Because that's getting a little bit old, honestly.
Surely you noticed that a dialog pane opened. You might have heard a clack sound, and the NPC also talked to you.
The clack
Read
sound.
the contents of a window. Go to the right by pressing the right arrow key.
Okay. Oh, a clock is going off. Hello, clock. Okay. Cue applause in 3, 2, 1.
Details plus. The sound means the current tutorial step is
Yes,
completed.
I know.
Press Alt-J to continue with the next tutorial
Oh, I
step.
can't even do
You
that.
won't hear this info anymore from now on.
Oh, thank you. Thank you so much. So I can't even do that while he's speaking. I have to wait for it to finish before I can hit Alt-J. Okay.
You have now moved from the menu item, Quests, to the right. You notice that the voice output, Details, read out, plus. This means you are on the menu item, Details. The plus tells you that you can enter the menu with right arrow. Press right arrow.
So, again, I've played this game before. I know how most of these systems work already, but this way I don't have to explain how the add-on works, so I'm not even all that worried that it's actually in here.
Text. right within.
Applause! I feel like a person on TV. Oh, I have to hit the key, right.
This is your first quest. You can use down arrow to read the content part by part. Look for the accept button.
Okay.
Text, I hope you strap your belt untight, young mage, because there is work to do here in Northshire. And I don't mean farming. The Stormwind guards are hard pressed to keep the peace here, with so many of us in distant lands and so many threats pressing close. And so we're enlisting the aid of anyone willing to defend their home and their alliance. If you're here to answer the call, then speak with my
Hey,
superior, Marshal
Haribo.
McBride. He's inside the
Hello.
alley behind me.
Well, there's no goat this time, so you can't redeem the goat yet. But tomorrow, Streamiversary, there will be a goat. So be sure to strap in, and I'll make sure the goat works. I'll come in there.
Text, quest objectives.
What am I supposed to do?
Text, speak with Marshal McBride.
Speak with Marshal McBride.
Rewards, plus. Accept, plus.
So let's say it's gonna do that, yeah. Oh yeah, we are gonna keep this goat. We're gonna keep this goat dead, and yeah, till the break of dawn.
Right. This is the button. The plus at the end of the text tells you that there is a submenu. Open the submenu with right arrow.
Okay, bleep.
Left click.
Applause, please. So many goats being redeemed tomorrow. Oh god, no.
This is the submenu for the button. You will have to confirm buttons very often. So please confirm, left click, with, enter, in the submenu.
Okay,
Left click is at the top and you are already on it. So just press, enter.
I will do that. Clicky.
Menu closed.
Yes! I get used to this noise, I really can. It's very dopamine
You
inducing.
have accepted your first quest. In the quest log you can see all the quests you have accepted. Open the quest log with the L key.
Do I have to? I know how the quest log works, guys. Come on.
Current quests, plus.
Oh dear.
Your quest log has opened. There is an overview where your quests are sorted into regions and categories. To get there, press once, right arrow. All, plus. Here you are right. If you have a lot of quests, you can use up arrow and down arrow here to choose the category of your region and show only the quests of your region. You have only one quest. You are on the category, all. Now go to this category and press, right arrow.
Okay.
A thread within, yellow, plus.
Yes, 28,000 points. Oh dear. Oh god. This Streamiversary is gonna be like an ash conquered mess of chaos and shenanigans.
This is the quest you just accepted. Here in your quest log you have the tooltip feature for each quest. To read the content of the quest with the tooltip feature, you should now hold down the shift key and open the tooltip by pressing the down arrow key once. You will hear a bling. The tooltip has opened. Each time you now press down arrow, a new paragraph is read out. You hold down the shift key the whole time. When you release shift, you will hear a bling again and the tooltip will close. Now try to read the whole quest again. So press shift permanently and press down arrow
Permanently.
until you reach the bottom.
Oh dear. Okay, I'll never allowed to let go of the shift key again. No. So what a lot of people gave this particular project a bit of hate for was that it's so hard to learn, and quite honestly, it is. You need to learn the game itself, but you also need the myriad of systems that make this game playable for non-eyed persons, which I am one of. So if you weren't there while everything was being, I don't even know how everything works at this point, because they've added so many systems for like raids and dungeons and keeping track of your group members and things, and there's a lot you need to do if you're actually going to work with a bunch of other people. So you do need all this eventually, but you don't need all of it in the same time. So I'm very curious how tutorialized they're going to get us to read all this.
Level 1. Rewards. 1 no gold. 2 0 fixed items. Goals. 3 0 items to choose from. Goals.
Okay.
Speak with Marshal McBride. Quest description. I hope you strapped your belt untight, young mage, because there is work to do here in Northshire. And I don't mean farming.
Oh, they have me read the entire thing again, and that's until I get the applause.
The Stormwind guards are hard pressed to keep the peace here, with so many of us in distant lands and so many threats pressing close. And so we're enlisting the aid of anyone willing to defend their home and their alliance.
Okay.
If you're here to answer the call, then speak with my superior, Marshal McBride.
There we go.
He's inside the abbey behind me. If you're here to answer the call,
Beep. All right.
you now know your quest. You should talk to Marshal McBride.
Yeah.
To move to a destination, you should use the navigation system. Whenever you are on a quest in the quest log, you can go right once to get to the navigation menu. To do this, press right arrow now.
Okay. So this is an interesting thing, the navigation system. What they've done, and this even if you don't like the way the system works, this does require a little bit of awe and like all sorts of positive emotions, because what they have essentially done is use the tool to essentially map most, if not at this point, all of the World of Warcraft you can go to, and they've made essentially safe routes that you can walk so you don't walk through fire or fall off a cliff or whatever. And then these routes are divided into beacons that you can sort of walk towards, and then the beacons have a sound that you can center in your headphones. So it's very Haribo 93 friendly with that. But yeah, that took a huge amount of effort. Like, it took them years to do. So.
Quest start plus. Here in the navigation menu you can choose different navigation destinations which you can find under different menu items. The menu item, Acceptance, contains the location of the quest start. Under the menu item, Quest Target, which will appear later, you will find the location of the enemies, and at the very bottom there is the menu item, Quest End, which contains the location of the quest end. You have already accepted the quest. Now you want to turn in the quest. So please go to Quest End with down arrow.
Yes, I would. This is actually relatively slow for me. I actually thought this would be easy to follow for people. I can turn it down a little bit if that's necessary, but yeah, this is relatively slow for my doing.
Deputy Willem, Quest Giver, plus.
Oh, what was I supposed to do?
Here in the navigation menu you can choose different navigation destinations which you can find under different menu items. The menu item, Acceptance, contains the location of the quest start.
Yeah.
Under the menu item, Quest Target,
I
which will
actually
appear later,
forgot.
you will find the location of
They
the
should have a
enemies,
key that just
and at
give
the
me
very bottom
the...
there is the menu item, Quest End, which contains the location of the quest end. You have already accepted the quest. Now you want to turn in the quest. So please go to Quest End with down arrow.
Oh,
Quest Start plus.
I did it wrong.
Plus. Marshall McBride, Quest
Here.
Giver, plus.
Yay! Applause. Audio description, I'm clapping my hands because that was totally not obvious from the actual sounds. Okay. Beep.
You now want to know where to move in order to turn in the quest. The navigation menu offers you destinations for the quest end under the menu item, Quest End. Press once, right arrow.
Okay. I didn't do it yet.
Route plus.
Oh.
Marshall McBride,
I
Quest
did.
Giver, plus. Route plus. Marshall McBride, Quest Giver,
Dear,
plus.
oh dear, oh dear, oh dear. No drugs in my chat. Alright, let's continue.
This is a destination suggestion from the navigation system. You can also have multiple suggested destinations here. You could examine all the suggestions here with up arrow and down arrow. In this case, the suggestion you are on now is the right destination. You should move to Marshall McBride, and so you press right arrow.
Okay.
Route plus.
Yeah.
Here you will find different types of navigation. There are routes, close routes, and waypoints. You want a route that leads you safely from A to B, so go to route once to the right to define entry point and destination. Press right arrow. Entry point, 0 meter, spawn location, Northshire Valley, Elwyn Forest.
Oh, this is new. Normally they don't let you set the entry point like that. Well, from when
This is the
I
second last step in
played.
the navigation menu. You can select your starting point here. This is
Okay.
the starting point of your route navigation. Usually you can just take the topmost point. Only later, if buildings have several floors, then you must pay attention to the fact that
Oh,
you
that's
selected
why they
entry
did
point which is
that,
located
right.
on your level. Now just go once with right arrow to the right.
So that's one of the big challenges that they have with this. If you, a lot of the API, a lot of the tools that developers have access to make add-ons don't know how high up you are in the game, because essentially you're on the same coordinates. So it can be really difficult to figure out if you are essentially on top of a mob or literally on top of him, as in he's below you underground, or he's in like a cave that you're essentially standing over. So that's why they apparently changed this. That's pretty cool.
L0, 84 meter, north, east, Marshall McBride, Quest Giver, Elwyn Forest, 1.
Like L0 means on the same level as we are, I'm assuming. Tell me.
This is now a selectable navigation destination. There can be more than one which you can select by up arrow and down arrow. Marshall McBride exists only once here. You heard the distance, and at the end no plus was added. So there is no submenu. Start the navigation by pressing enter.
Okay.
Following meta route.
Still 3.
Menu closed.
So now there's a bloop to our left that we're supposed to go towards, and the tutorial's probably going to tell us that now.
Navigation has been started. The new sound is an audio beacon. If you turn around with A and D, you will hear where it is. If you are not sure, pressing Control and Alt will tell you which direction to turn around and how far away it is. 11 o'clock means diagonally left in front of you. 3 o'clock means to the right of you. Turn around with the A and D keys or the arrow keys until the beacon is at 12 o'clock. You can also hear a beep beep sound when you hit 12 o'clock. Then move forward with W or up arrow until you reach the beacon.
$28.
Still 2.
Ding, hot dog's all done. So the ding sound means you've reached this beacon, and then you get to the next one, and that's essentially how they guide you through the world. Like, obviously when things are moving, that doesn't work, and we'll see how fighting works in a little bit, but this is how you get around from place to place.
Well done. You reached the beacon. There was a bling and the beacon disappeared. A new beacon has appeared instead, and you have to reach it. You are moving around relatively freely in the world. There is a warning sound that tells you when you are stuck. It then makes beep beep beep. Then walk backwards for a second and do a small turn. Sometimes it also helps to jump with the spacebar. You have to get to the next beacon on your own. Remember, with Control and Alt, you can query where the beacon is. If necessary, you can switch one waypoint back by pressing Control, Shift, and S to activate the previous beacon. Now move on to the next beacon and then follow the route to the end.
Okay, so yeah, it is not completely centered. I can see what you mean there, Crescent. You do have the little beep that says, oh, you have it centered now, which is what I tend to use more than the center. And if you press Control Alt, which I will not do right now because that also triggers my fluent search, it'll also tell you that it's like at 12 o'clock. And knowing that helps too.
Layer 0 still 1.
So it's at still 1, which means that one more beacon to go before we are at the place we need to go to.
Discovered, Northshire Abbey.
I got some experience for that. Very nice.
Indoor.
Marshall McBride.
Arrive at destination.
We have gotten here, so we now need to listen to that tutorial.
You have reached the end of the route. You should not hear any more beacon now.
Nope.
If you didn't hit it exactly, first try to move exactly to the beacon so that the route stops. Then continue the tutorial with Alt-J.
I did it. Applause for nothing.
Now try to target Marshall McBride. If it doesn't work, you may not be facing him. Then take a few steps back or turn around. Repeatedly try to find Marshall McBride with the shortcut Control and Shift and Tab.
So this is again one of those interesting ones. Some people have told me that they find it strange that a blind person has to face the target first before they can target it, but that's not something they can control. You just have a feature in World of Warcraft that targets a thing that's in front of you, and if it's not in front of you, then nothing they can do. The game isn't going to let you do it. You'd have to use a different feature, which you can use, which I haven't mentioned yet, to do it.
Marshall McBride.
Well, I do happen to be able to face him, so I can be able to face him. I'm facing him, so I do have my target working.
With the G key, you can interact with NPCs. You are interacting with your target, so to speak. Now press G.
Okay.
Greetings.
Dialogue
Hello.
plus.
Yay, I did a ding. Catch you next time. See you soon. Have fun with dinners.
The dialogue pane has opened. You are on Dialogue plus. The plus tells you that you can go to the right.
Yes,
Press
I know.
right arrow.
Oh, you're gonna do this for every
Hey,
single
citizen.
thing. Okay,
You
this
look like a
is
stout one. We guards are spread a little thin out here, and I could use your help. Period.
okay.
This dialogue pane could have many different options. Here the quest giver has only one option for you. It is your quest that you want to turn in. Go down to your quest. Press down arrow once. Accepted quest, a thread within, plus.
So this is very step by step, and I can appreciate that for some people. Like for me, obviously, because I've already done this game, I know how this game works for the most part. It's a bit much. It's a bit slow, but it is very like, oh, you forgot what to do? This is the exact thing you're supposed to be doing. There's no like ambiguity, there's no interpretation. This is what you do.
The notice, accepted quest, tells you that you have already accepted this quest and it is in your quest log. You have to select it now to turn it into this NPC. Open the submenu for it. The plus at the end of the quest title tells you that there is a submenu. To open it, press right arrow.
But they do repeat a lot, which is a little annoying.
Left click. The submenu is opened. You are on the button, left click. This menu item is called that because sighted players perform a left click with the mouse. You perform the left click by pressing the enter key now.
Yeah, like you can't do that, but at least you can repeat what it said.
Quest plus. This is the quest panel again. First you have to go right twice to get to the content. Then you can read the text in this panel by moving down with the arrow keys. You should also find the Rewards section in this panel. If you go to Rewards, to the right you can see what you'll get for completing the quest. Later you'll have to choose between different items under Rewards. You do that then by performing a left click on the item you want to choose in the item submenu. Now everything remains simple and you don't have to select anything. Continue the tutorial with Alt-J. If a quest requires you to choose between different rewards, then you can't turn in the quest without doing that either. If you try anyway, you will hear a loud gong sound. Now turn in the quest and look for the Complete Quest button and confirm it with the button left click in the submenu.
Okay,
Alternatively, you can just press spacebar.
they let us do a little bit more by ourselves. Now let's see what the
Quest
person
plus.
says.
Quest end plus. Text, a thread within. Text, good. Another volunteer. We're getting a lot of you these days. I hope it's enough. The human lands are threatened from without, and so many of our forces have been marshaled abroad. This, in turn, leaves room for corrupt and lawless groups to thrive within our borders. It is a many-fronted battle we wage, Magix. Gird yourself for a long campaign.
Okay, well, they tell us that this game is going to take a long time. Good for us to know.
Complete plus.
Let's
Left
complete
click.
the quest.
Details plus. Well done, Magix. You turned in
Yay,
your
first
quest
quest
and got
done.
experience for it. Marshall
Woohoo.
Pride immediately offers you a new quest. Accept it. To do that, read the panel with the arrow keys and go to Accept in the submenu.
Will do.
There you have to confirm the button. Left click with Enter.
Yeah.
Alternatively, you can press Spacebar again.
Let me move. Thank you.
Text, Kobold Camp Cleanup. Text, your first task is one of cleansing Magix. A clan of kobolds have infested the woods to the north. Go there and fight the kobold vermin you find. Reduce their numbers so that we may one day drive them from Northshire.
Okay, but kill a bunch of
Check.
kobolds.
Text, kill 8 kobold vermin, then
8
return to
of
Marshall
them.
McBride. Rewards, plus. Accept, plus. Left click, menu, close.
That's totally not the Sonic the Hedgehog sound. Not at all. What gave you that idea? Lies. It's not a copyright violation at all.
Let's go to Battle Mage. But to fight you first need to know which keys have actions assigned to them. So let's take a look at the action bar first. Open the menu for it with Shift and F11.
Okay.
Action bar, plus. You are now on the action bar overview. At the bottom you will find the different bars listed. You want to look at the first bar. This corresponds to the keys number 1 to 9. Now press right arrow to get to the first button of the first bar. Button 1, Fireball, rank 1, key 1, plus.
Oh, I got Fireball. I thought you got Frostbolts as a mage by default. I guess that changed that. Huh.
Here on button 1 is a spell, Fireball. It is a spell that you can cast when you are not moving. It has a casting time. When you finish casting it, your enemy will take damage. If you receive damage while casting it, the cast time will be extended. So try to cast it when the enemy is still far away and has to move to you first. Read the details with the tooltip feature, Shift, and down arrow. Rank 1. 8 mana. 35 YD range.
Okay, we have 35 yards. That's important. As casters, you want to fight from a distance, and we can check how far away a thing is. So
1.5 SEC cast. Hurls a fiery ball that causes 14 to 22 fire damage and an additional 2 fire damage over 4 seconds.
very nice.
Hurls a fiery ball that causes...
Anything else?
Go to button 2 with down arrow.
Okay.
Button 2, Frost Armor, rank
Oh,
1, key
Frost
2, plus.
Armor. Okay, we got Frost Armor. Nice.
On button 2 you will find the spell, Frost Armor. Read the details with the tooltip feature.
Again.
Press, Shift, and
Okay.
down arrow. Rank 1. Rank 1, 24 mana, instant cast. Increases armor by 30. If an enemy strikes the caster, they may have their movement slowed by 30% and the time between their attacks increased by 25% for 5 seconds. Only one type of armor spell can be active on the mage at any time. Lasts
That's
30 minutes.
helpful. That's very helpful because that'll slow them down when they're attacking us. And we don't
You can
want
now
to be
read the
attacked
details of
because we're
skills.
very
With up
physically
arrow and
weak.
down arrow you can look at the whole action bar and read which ability is on which key. When you have a rough overview of your abilities, close the menu with ESC.
Okay.
Button 3, empty. Button 4, empty. Button 5, empty. Key
Yeah, we have
5,
nothing
plus.
else, so bye.
Menu, closed. Magix, now you probably want to finally kill something. To find the appropriate enemies you should use the navigation via the quest log. So press L first and then press right twice. Current quest. Kobold Camp Cleanup, yellow, plus.
Gonna go a little
You
faster
can of
through
course
these
read the
now.
quest again using the tooltip feature. To do this, hold down the shift key and press down arrow. The quest goal is to kill kobold vermin. To start the navigation you have to go to the navigation. Press right arrow to do that.
To start the navigation, you have to go to the navigation. You don't f***ing say. Alright,
Quest start
let's
plus.
see.
Quest target plus.
What?
In this list you are interested in the menu items, quest start, target, quest end, and request. You want to get to the quest, target, now. So go down and then add, target, all the way to the right. So once, down arrow, and then 4 times, right arrow. 198 meter north, Cobalt Vermin, Elwyn Forest 3.
Okay.
This is the suggested destination that the navigation system makes for you. Below you will find more suggestions. The suggestions are sorted by distance. You want a route to the next Cobalt Vermin. Start the route and press Enter on the top of this list.
Okay.
Following meta route. Menu, close. Marshall McBride. Marshall McBride. The route has been started and you will hear the beacon again. Remember that you can hear exactly where it is by pressing Control, plus, Alt. Now move along all the beacons to get to a Cobalt Vermin.
Okay. Bye.
Marshall
Step
McBride.
5.
28. Outdoor.
Northshire Valley. Still 4. Still 3.
Oh, we found one? Okay.
Stop mage. Before you get into the fight there's one more important information. You are mortal. Now you'll learn in a few words what will happen if you get killed. Continue manually. In the very unlikely event that an enemy kills you there will a panel open with only one button. With that you release your spirit. You will then be teleported as a ghost to the closest graveyard right next to a spirit healer. There you have two options. Continue manually. Option 1 is to talk to the spirit healer next to you and ask him to resurrect you. Unfortunately you will then get a debuff, that is a negative spell, for a few minutes. This spell makes you so weak that you can't fight as long as it's on you. You will be inferior to any enemy. If you wait however you can continue playing normally afterwards. Of course your equipment will be damaged a bit by this extra service. But you can start a route from the graveyard and do whatever you want. But you shouldn't fight until the debuff is gone. You can see what buffs and debuffs you have and how long they will stay on the overview page with Shift and down arrow. Continue manually. Option 2 is to follow the route that was automatically selected. It leads from the graveyard to your corpse. When you arrive at your corpse a panel will open again. In this panel you can confirm the button, Resurrect. The ghost will then turn back into your character. If there are aggressive enemies nearby they will also attack you immediately. So be careful. You can resurrect at most 40 meters away from your corpse. That's all you need to know. Continue manually. Already here there could be enemies in front of you. Use the tabulator key to target enemies in front of you. If
Tabulator.
you get a wolf into the target ignore it. Here in the starting area they are not aggressive yet. They do not attack you. If you want clear your target by pressing escape once or target yourself with E. You can also just press the tab key to find more targets. When you find a target the name and level of the target is pronounced. A male voice pronounces the distance to the target. As long as you have the target locked the male voice will tell you the distance as soon as the distance changes. Continue to follow the route and tap to a Cobalt Vermin. Diseased young wolf.
Young wolf level 1.
Diseased young wolf.
Young wolf level.
Diseased young wolf.
Young wolf level.
Diseased young wolf.
Young wolf level 1.
Dermot Johns.
40. 45.
Godric
Step
Rothbard.
2.
Diseased young wolf.
Young wolf
45.
level 1.
40. 35. 30.
Magix level 01.
Still 1. Passive.
Cobalt Vermin.
Passive Cobalt Vermin.
We got
Level
one.
This is a Cobalt Vermin. Attack by casting your attack spell. As a mage you should attack the enemy from the maximum distance so that they have lost as many life as possible by the time they have moved to you. Try to cast the next spell right after the first one. Cast spells in such a way that there are no pauses. Since the enemy is moving he may not be in front of you anymore. If he is not in your line of sight you can't cast a spell on him. With the key, G, you turn around to the enemy. Your character will move towards the enemy. Stop by pressing the S key and then cast again. Now use your spell and kill him.
25. 30. 35.
Cast. 9. Start. 50.
30. 25.
Cobalt Vermin slain.
Combat
1
end.
slash
Combat
8.
end.
Interrupted.
Yeah, everyone.
10.
Congratulations Magix. The enemy is dead. You can now get loot by looting the corpse. You can do this in several ways. Try pressing H after the fight. This will get you to target the last enemy again because your target is automatically cleared after the fight. Then press G and interact with the corpse. You will then get the loot. If it works you can tell by the jingling of coins. If not then I'll show another way after killing the next enemy. Try it now. First press H and then G. Then continue the tutorial manually with Alt J.
Will do. Let's stop talking. Let me.
Cobalt Vermin.
Cobalt Vermin. Level 1.
8.
Gotcha. Yay.
Note, you may not have moved to the end of the route. If the beacon is still active and the loud noise distracts you, you can simply turn it off with Shift plus F12. Also when choosing an enemy be aware that there are many enemies around you. The quest requires you to kill Cobalt Vermin. Now manually continue the tutorial with Alt J. Note, if you can't find Cobalt Vermin you can open your quest log and start a route to the next Cobalt Vermin via navigation and there via quest target. Cobalt Vermin should be all around you though. Continue the tutorial manually. Now kill another enemy. Press tab again to find a target. Turn around with A and D to search in other directions. When you find a %NPC underscore ID 0000006%, you can press G and then immediately S. Then you are looking to the right direction. Then go backwards a few steps with the S key. You will hear the male voice pronouncing the distance to the enemy. Try to attack from a greater distance. Press tab until you find the right enemy.
Okay.
Then press G and
Okay.
immediately S.
Okay.
Find the right distance
Okay.
and then use your spell.
Okay. Thank you.
Cobalt vermin.
Level 2. Cast.
I'm not all that worried about this one.
80.
15. 10.
40.
Cobalt vermin slain 2/8. You will now loot using the soft target feature. This means that the game will suggest targets to you. This can be helpful but also a hindrance. We distinguish between soft target for enemies, friends, and for objects. Objects are all things you can interact with. So also corpses you can loot. With soft target on, you will hear a smacking sound if the game suggests a target. Press Shift and O to turn on the soft target feature and listen carefully.
Well, I think I hit the wrong key. I don't think that actually worked. I think my key binds are wrong, but it's okay.
Press G when you have heard the sound. The target will be automatically selected and looted. Turn around in and see if there is more loot on the ground. Collect everything with G. We now leave the soft targeting on, and after the next fight the sound will be heard immediately. You can also loot immediately by pressing G once. After looting, kill another cobalt vermin.
Okay.
Menu.
I'm actually going to do that
Navigation.
manually real quick.
Mob plus. Core plus. Or. Equipment. Action. Distance plus. SKU keybot. Scan settings plus. Auction. Monitor plus. Dial target. Social plus. Damage meter plus. Macro. Best in slot plus. Atlas loot plus. Tanking plus. Dungeon and raids. Options plus. Options plus. Resource scanning plus. Resource scanning plus. Scan background sound plus. Move to target when read all tooltips plus. Play NPC. Turn to unit plus. Play NPC. Do not hide game to classes plus. Item settings plus. Fall detection settings plus. Error feedback plus.
See, there's a
Error
lot
feedback
of
plus.
stuff
Error
in
feedback.
here.
Option. Core plus. Quest plus. Chat plus. Mob
And it
plus.
can be a bit overwhelming. That's why I tend to not really go through
Tutorials
this
and wiki
very
plus.
much.
Options plus.
Um,
Options plus. Options
when I
plus.
show this game off.
Speak menu numbers plus. TDS speed plus. Background. Local active plus. Audio chat. Sound settings plus. Debug options plus. Quick select. Soft targeting plus. Enemies plus. Activated plus. Radius plus. Off. Off. On. Activated plus.
Passive cobalt vermin. Level 2. Passive cobalt vermin. Passive cobalt vermin. Level 2.
Okay, it's going a little nuts.
Activated plus. Radius plus. Enemies plus. Friends plus. Interact plus. Auto set hard target to interact plus. Activated plus. Off. On. Dead cobalt vermin.
There. We'll turn enemies off for now. Just leave it on for interactables, otherwise it gets a little...
Passive
Interact
cobalt
plus.
Yeah, it gets a little crazy.
Enemies plus.
So we'll
Activated
turn it
plus. Off.
Off
Activated
for
plus.
this.
Radius plus.
And there we
Menu
go.
close.
0. Dead cobalt.
Dead cobalt vermin.
There. We looted it. We're good. Let's kill another thing.
Passive cobalt vermin. Level 2.
10. 15. 20.
It's funny.
25.
These are passive, so they don't actually attack you unless you hit them first.
Cast.
Even though they're like our quest targets.
80.
30. 25. 20.
50.
15. 10.
Cobalt vermin. Cobalt vermin. Cobalt vermin.
Combat end.
Cobalt vermin.
Dead cobalt vermin.
Dead cobalt vermin. Don't forget to loot with G.
I did.
You heard the smacking sound. In battle, you'll hear a lot of voice output. The female voice says in increments of 10 how many % health the enemy has left. The boy's voice pronounces your life points in single digits in increments of 10. The girl voice tells you how much mana you have. Now continue the tutorial manually.
I'm glad it
Disease
explains
jungle.
that, because I didn't actually know how that worked either.
Now kill the remaining cobalt vermin and loot them. To know if you have completed the task, open your quest log with L and find in the quest under Progress. At each quest progress you will also hear a bling, and at quest completion a bling bling. If you hear a loud, unique success sound after killing an enemy, or are unsure, manually continue the tutorial.
Okay.
Passive
Diseased young wolf. Diseased young wolf.
Cast.
Diseased
Oops.
young wolf.
Well, killing a wolf. My
Diseased
bad.
young wolf. Diseased young wolf. Diseased young wolf. Diseased young wolf. Diseased young wolf.
Target something.
Cobalt vermin.
Level 2.
It's too far away.
40. 35.
That's actually getting a little bit
Menu.
annoying. There we go.
Menu closed.
Passive
Cobalt vermin.
Level 2.
45. 40. 35.
Cast. Combat start. 17.
30. 25.
30.
20. 15.
Cobalt vermin slain.
Combat
4/8. Interrupted. Cobalt vermin. Cobalt vermin.
Level 2.
Dead cobalt vermin. Cobalt vermin.
Level 2.
5.
Cobalt vermin.
10. 15.
Just, you know, burning his friends down right next to him. He's just like,
25.
okay, yeah.
30.
I didn't really like that dude anyway.
Cast.
You can kill him, that's fine.
Combat start.
25.
Sounds,
15.
that's supposed to be a girl, but it sounds more like a Smurf to me, but okay.
40. 10.
7,
Dead cobalt vermin.
Combat
You have no
end.
target.
Dash.
Cobalt vermin.
vermin.
Cobalt vermin.
Passive
Diseased young wolf.
Cast.
Oops, another wolf. My bad,
Diseased young wolf.
sorry.
Diseased young wolf.
7,
Diseased young wolf. Dead diseased young wolf. Cobalt vermin.
Well, you were diseased, so I helped you out.
8,
35.
Cast. Combat start. 17.
30. 25.
30.
20.
7,
15.
Cobalt vermin slain. 6.
We leveled up. Very nice.
Passive
Cobalt
worker.
worker.
Worker. Level.
Dead cobalt vermin. Cobalt worker.
Passive
Cobalt worker.
Worker. Level.
Oh, shoot. Why did you attack me?
90.
Since when do you attack by default?
9,
50. 8.
Dead cobalt worker.
Combat end.
You have no
8.
target.
Passive
Diseased timber wolf.
Wolf level. Passive
Cobalt
Cobalt
vermin.
Level 2.
10,
25. 30. 35. 30.
Moving.
Cast.
25.
Combat
9,
start. 80.
20. 15. 10.
Cobalt vermin.
50.
Dead cobalt vermin.
10,
Almost done.
Dead
Cobalt
zero.
vermin.
Cobalt vermin. Dead
Cobalt
zero.
worker.
Cobalt
Cobalt
level
worker.
3.
Moving.
No, stay away from him. They attack. Back.
Passive
Diseased timber wolf.
Passive
Cobalt worker.
vermin. Passive
Diseased timber wolf.
Timber wolf. Passive
Cobalt vermin.
Level 2.
Oh, that's a vermin, yep.
I'm out of range.
Then get in range.
35. 30.
Cast. Combat
9,
start. 80.
25. 20.
40.
15.
Cobalt vermin.
10.
5.
Dead cobalt vermin.
Ah, we're
Interrupt.
done. We have the quest completed.
You may have heard the success sound. This means you have advanced to level 2. Check how much experience you have. You can do that on the overview page. You open the overview page with shift and down arrow. You are using the overview page in the same way as the tooltip. Hold, shift, and go down line by line with down arrow until you find your experience details.
Okay.
1 Magix, looting, loot, general. Health, 1, mana, 100, PvP disabled, item status, money, 21 copper, empty bag slots, 11, time, 1834, mail, none, Hearthstone, red, XP, 24%, 218 of 900 for 3.
Woohoo.
Dead cobalt vermin. Note, the tooltip feature has another way to jump from section to section. For this you add the control key to the shift key you are holding down. If you then press the arrow keys down or up you will jump to the sections. Then release only the control key and continue to hold the shift key. Then go down with the arrow key to read the
Yeah,
section.
yeah, I got
You
you.
can try this on the
I
overview
got
page
you.
and get used to it.
I got
You will
you.
get more explanations later if it is too complex for you now.
Gotcha.
Try it out and continue the tutorial when you're ready.
I understand.
Zero.
Cobalt
Dead
vermin.
Cobalt.
I'm not gonna do
Cobalt
that. I'm
vermin.
gonna pick up this loot.
Did you complete your quest?
Yes.
Killed all cobalt vermin?
Yes.
In your quest log there is the word completed.
Yay.
In front of the quest and under progress you can read that you killed 8 out of 8.
Mhm.
Continue the tutorial with Alt J. when
Okay.
You have really finished everything.
Will do.
Wonderful Magix. You are now done. You could leave the soft target on but it would bring up a lot of suggestions that are annoying. Use the soft target actively in the future. Turn it on when you are searching for something, looting an enemy, searching for an NPC near you, or when you want to collect an item. Turn it off when you are moving around or when you are fighting multiple enemies at once. The soft target function also interrupts your chat or general outputs with each suggestion. Since you now want to move to the quest giver, turn off the soft target by pressing shift. Oh.
Yeah, I don't think it does that for me, so let me just do it in the menu again.
Menu.
I
Open.
know where it is now.
Quest plus chat plus court plus auras plus tutorials and with options plus options plus TDS speed plus local active plus audio sound setting debug option quick select soft target over enemies plus activate on off activated plus
There.
menu closed. Warning, you have not completed the current step yet.
Oh.
If you jump to the next step anyway, the tutorial might not work anymore. If you really want to jump to the next step, press Alt J
Sorry.
again. Otherwise press Alt K to hear the instructions of the current step again. Wonderful Magix. You are now done. You could leave the soft target on but it would bring up a lot of suggestions that are
Yeah, I
annoying.
turned it
Use the
off.
soft target actively in the future. Turn it on when you are searching for something, looting an enemy, searching for an NPC near you, or when you want to collect an item.
Oh, I have to hit
Turn it off
shift
when you are
O,
moving
even
around
though
or
it's
when you
not
are fighting
okay.
multiple enemies at once. The soft target function also interrupts your chat or general outputs with each
Well,
suggestion.
we'll spin around the
Since you now
room
want to
for a
move to the
bit
quest
then.
giver, turn off the soft target by pressing shift. Oh.
Okay. We spinny, spinny, spinny thing, spinny, spinny, spinny thing. We are spinning. Well, the camera is, we're not, but the camera is spinning for scanning for stuff that we don't actually need to do. I need to remove that keybind. Okay, we're done, yay.
Now open your quest log with L and go right to the quest. There should be completed before the quest. If it doesn't, then you have to kill more kobold vermin.
Yeah.
Current quests plus all plus completed kobold camp cleanup yellow plus.
Yay.
Go to the right and then down to quest end. Then go right until you hear Marshall McBride with the distance. Quest start plus quest target plus Marshall McBride quest giver plus
Yay. Oh, no?
route plus entry point 7 meter kobold worker Elwyn Forest 1 plus. Warning, you have not completed the current step
Wait,
yet.
what am I supposed
If
to
you
do
jump to the
then?
next step anyway, the
I
tutorial
did
might not
the
work anymore.
thing. I
If you
did
really
it.
want to jump
I
to the
did
next
what
step,
it
press
said.
Alt
Why
J
isn't that
again.
working?
Otherwise press
Yeah.
Alt K to hear the instructions of the current step again.
Okay, I get you. Thank you.
Go to the right and then down to quest end.
Yeah.
Then go right until
Did
you hear
that.
Marshall McBride with the distance.
Did that.
Route plus Marshall McBride quest giver plus.
Oh,
Entry
I
point
see.
L0 267 meter south Marshall McBride quest giver Elwyn
This
Forest
one. Gotcha.
Start navigation and follow the beacons to the quest giver.
Okay.
Press the enter key to start and then move.
Okay.
Following meta route. Kobold worker.
Walking simulator, let's go.
Kobold vermin. Kobold worker. Kobold
Still
worker.
6. Still 5.
Kobold vermin. Kobold vermin. Diseased young wolf.
Nope, the
Still
wolf can
4.
stay right where he is.
Diseased timber wolf.
Walkies all over the world of what? That was a noise. No idea what that was.
Godric Rothgar.
Ah.
Still 3.
That was us getting stuck against the thing. Probably a tree or a wall or something.
Still 2. Layer 0. Still 1. Northshire Abbey.
Indoor.
Marshall McBride. Marshall McBride.
Arrive.
What did
at
you want?
destination.
Tutorial?
As you move through the world, there may be an NPC standing near you with a quest for you. You will hear the automatic announcement, quest available, the quest title, and the name of the quest giver. Later this will give you important notes.
I did not
For
hear
now, you can
that.
ignore the announcements. Move on to the quest giver.
I did. He's here.
You arrived. Try to move so that the last beacon is reached. Then target Marshall McBride by holding Control key and Shift key and pressing Tab. If you don't find him, turn around and press the keys again.
Okay.
Marshall McBride.
There he is.
Level 20.
Look, I did it. Hooray.
Interact with the quest giver by pressing G.
Okay.
Dialogue plus. If a quest giver has only one quest for you, the quest will open immediately. In most cases, however, a dialogue pane with various options will open. Go to the right ones. Hey, citizen. You look like a stout one. We guards are spread a little thin out here, and I could use your help. Period. Hey, citizen.
Oops.
In a dialogue pane, you will find quests ready for turn-in or available quests. There may also be other dialogue options or activities. Merchants and trainers often have dialogue pane as well. Now go to the option you want, the quest you want to turn in. Then go to right in the submenu. Then confirm the left-click button with the enter key.
Yeah, I did that already. Sorry. I jumped the gun there.
The quest panel has opened. You can turn in by confirming the complete quest button or by simply pressing spacebar.
Okay.
Quest end plus.
Let's see what he says.
Text. Well done, citizen. Those kobolds are thieves and cowards, but in large numbers they pose a threat to us. And the humans of Stormwind do not need another threat. For defeating them, you have my gratitude.
Yay, gratitude. That's what make the world go round. I can buy bread now with your wonderful gratitude. Wonderful. Thank you so much.
Complete plus.
Gimme.
Left click. Dialogue plus. The dialogue pane will close automatically if there is no other option. But here the NPC has 2 more quests for you. Therefore the dialogue pane opened again. You are on the field, dialogue, plus, and have to go right once to see the dialogue and the options. Press right arrow once. Hey, citizen. You look like a stout one. Available quest investigate Echo Ridge, plus. You are now back in the dialogue pane. Below are 2 quests that are available. That means you can accept them and then they are in your quest log. Now go down arrow once.
Yeah, did that already. That was too quick.
Hey, citizen. Available quest investigate Echo Ridge plus. This is the first quest. Select it. Go to the right and press enter in the submenu on the button. Left click.
Okay, will do.
Left click. Available quest plus. This is the quest panel. You know it already. You have to go to the right once as usual. Then you can read the quest. Accept it by clicking the accept button in the submenu with left click.
Yeah,
or
with
just press
left
the
click.
spacebar
Okay.
once. Details plus. Text. Investigate Echo Ridge. Text. Magix. My scouts tell me that the kobold infestation is larger than we had thought. A group of kobold workers has camped near the Echo Ridge mine to the north. Go to the mine and remove them. We know there are at least 8. Kill them, see if there are more, then report back to me.
Remove them, well then.
Text. Kill 8 kobold workers, then report back to Marshal McBride.
Oh, those are the ones that were attacked us before.
Rewards plus.
So I guess we already went there.
Accept
Lol.
plus. Left click. Menu.
Yeah,
Close.
accepted it. Hoo hoo. Yay. Okay, next one. What else do you want me to do? Tutorial ski.
You have accepted the first quest.
Ow.
Panel has closed. But the NPC has another quest for you. So talk to him again by pressing G.
Okay.
Dialogue plus.
Hello.
The dialogue pane has opened again. You have to do again the same as the first quest you accepted.
I will do.
Go to the right and down to the available quest.
Okay.
Hey, citizen. Available quest glyphic letter plus.
Glyphic letter. Oh, that must be our class quest tutorial thingy.
On the available quest, go right to the submenu and press left click again the enter key. Then the quest panel opens
Okay.
again.
Oh.
Read the second
Okay.
quest if you want and confirm the accept
Okay.
quest
Oh.
button or just press
Okay.
spacebar
Oh.
to accept this quest
Okay.
as well.
Oh. Okay.
Left click.
Oh, we're done? Okay.
Available. Details plus. Details plus. Text. I was asked to bring this to your attention as soon as you returned from the Kobold camps, Magix. It appears to be a letter sealed with the insignia of Kelvin, our local mage trainer. I wouldn't hesitate to read it before you go about any other business here in the Abbey.
Okay.
Text. Read the glyphic rewards plus. Accept plus. Left click. Menu closed.
Yay.
Now check in your quest log. Open with L if you have 2 quests. If yes, close the quest log with escape and continue manually.
Okay. I know I do.
Before you are doing the new quests, check what you looted from the enemies. Open your bags with the B key.
Cool.
Bags plus. At the beginning you have only 1 bag. Your backpack with 16 slots. Go to the right and then to bag 1, again to the right. Then you are on the first bag slot. Bag 1 Hearthstone, common, plus.
Yay.
Here on the first slot in your backpack you will find your Hearthstone. It is a usable object. You can get information by holding
Yeah,
down
that's
the
the
shift
game
key
you
and
played
pressing down
last
arrow.
time on stream.
Sometimes you have to release the shift key and then open the tooltip again to see all the text. Unfortunately, it also sometimes takes longer for the item information to load. Reopening the bags may also fix this error. If everything is correct, you can read that your Hearthstone can return you to a specific location. Read the tooltip with shift and down arrow.
Okay.
Item level 1, soulbound. Unique. Use returns you to Northshire Valley. Speak to an innkeeper in a different place to change your home location. 30 minutes cooldown.
Good to know.
Your Hearthstone will teleport you back to the resting place. If you want to use it, you need to go to the item submenu of the Hearthstone and perform a right click. Your resting place is currently the starting point where you started the game. Later it will be one of your choice, in. So in an emergency, if you get stuck, you can use the Hearthstone and start a new route from the starting point. Continue manually.
Cool.
Each item has a submenu. You can reach it by going to the right. In it you will find many options.
Yes,
By
yes,
left-clicking you pick
yes.
up an item and it sticks to your mouse pointer. You could then left-click it to drop it on another bag slot. Note, at the end of the item name the quality is appended. Poor means the item is usable at the beginning but you should replace it as soon as possible. After all, it is better than wearing nothing. Items in the poor category are automatically sold when you approach a merchant. Continue manually.
Oops.
When you right-click on an item in your bag in the item menu, you interact with the item. That means, you use the object. You eat the food. You drink the drink. You put on the equipment or weapon. Be sure to note, if a merchant window is open you sell the item. Continue manually. Each item has a submenu. You can reach it by going to the right. In it you will find many options.
Yes, I
you pick
know.
up an
I
item and
pressed
it sticks
the
to your mouse
Alt
pointer.
K button
You
and
can
you
then left-click
can't
to drop it on
stop
another
it
bag slot.
from speaking.
Note,
At least
the
I
end
don't
of the
think
item
you
name the
can. No,
quality
you
is appended.
can't. That's very
Poor
annoying.
means
You
the
should
item
have
is
a
usable at the
button that
beginning, but you
tells
should
it to
replace it
shut
as soon
up.
as
That's
possible.
something they should
After
look
all, it
into,
is
but I'm
better
not
than
sure
wearing
if they're
nothing.
even allowed
Items
to,
in
and
the
I'm gonna
poor
talk until this
category
thing
are
keeps
automatically sold
talking.
when you approach a merchant.
I'm
Continue
not
manually.
fair to do that.
You can now use up arrow and down arrow to inspect the contents of the bag. With shift and down arrow you can
Why,
get the
thank
information
you.
of the object respectively.
Okay.
If you are equipping an item, it disappears from the bag.
Mm-hmm.
The bag slot will be empty.
Uh-huh.
If you have already been wearing an item of this type, it will be replaced.
Okay.
The bag slot will then have the item that was equipped before.
Gotcha.
Sometimes the bags do not update correctly.
I see.
In this case, close them with escape and open them again with the
Right.
V key.
Okay.
Continue manually.
I will do that.
When you have checked everything and
Thank
the
you.
equipment you have found has been equipped.
Alright. Did I find anything cool?
2 ragged cloak, 4. 2 ragged cloak, 4.
I guess I
left click,
did.
right click, 2 ragged cloak, 4. Plus 1 hearthstone, 2 ragged cloak, 3 melted candle, 4. 4 flimsy chain gloves, 5 shiny red apple, 6 glyphic letter, 7 empty plus, 8 empty plus, 9 empty
Okay,
plus.
that's all we got. Cool.
Close your bags with escape and now open your character window with C.
Well, fine.
Menu closed. Chart plus. In this panel you get all the information about your character. Go right once to get to the title. Text, level 2 human mage. As mage you can only wear cloth armor. You will probably want to see what equipment you are currently wearing. To do so go to, equipment, and right to, items, and then to the right again. Equipment plus, items plus, head plus. This is the slot for the head. You are not wearing a hat or helmet right now. You can go down and examine all the other slots. If an item is equipped in a slot it will be read out. You can also get more details about the item by pressing the shift key and down arrow.
Yeah.
Close the character window when you are done.
Okay. I'm done.
Warning, you have not completed the current step yet. If you jump to the next step anyway the tutorial might not work anymore. If you really want to jump to the next step press
Let
OK
me
again.
escape the window,
Otherwise, press
goddammit.
OK to hear the instructions of the current step again. Menu closed.
Thank you.
Magix, you may have items in your bag that you no longer need. However, you need every single copper. You should visit a merchant to sell unnecessary stuff. To do this, open the navigation with Shift and F10. Entry point L0, 0 meter, Marshall McBride, quest giver. This is the starting point for your navigation. This is where your route starts. Go right to set the destination. L0, 44 meter, north, east, Brother Paxton, librarian, Elwyn Forest, 1. You are now on the top of a long list. In the list are all targets sorted by distance that you could reach from here. With down arrow, you can go to a destination, and with enter, you can select it. Continue manually to get more details on the navigation. The filter makes it easier for you to search for a specific destination. Just type some parts of the destination name you are looking for, type the first 2 letters fast, and then use the down arrow keys to go to the results. You can also search for objects, places, titles, or the profession of an NPC. With the backspace key you can clear the filter. You have to type the first 2 letters relatively fast to activate the filter mode. Hint, also a part of a word can give good result. It is not necessary that the search term is the start of a word. For example, you can find a hippogriff master with typing P, P, O. Continue manually. Now search for the armor and shield crafter. That is Godric Rothgar. Use the arrow keys to go down field by field. You can also use the filter. Write the letters A, R, M, and go with down arrow to the result. A, R, M. 82 meter west, Godric Rothgar, armor and shield crafter. Press enter to start the route navigation. Filter removed.
Still.
Menu closed. Following that route started. Note. Sometimes while moving you hear a sound, which is sometimes shorter or sometimes longer. It means that your character has lost contact with the ground and may fall down. It is very sensitive, so you can react quickly and also notice if you fall from a staircase just 1 meter. It's an important part of being able to navigate in this world. You can also hear the sound if you just jump. Just press the spacebar several times to do so. You've started the route. Follow the beacons to the armor route. Blibbles.
I don't hear that noise, but okay.
Outdoor.
Northshire Valley.
No, that's probably what they meant. Okay.
Still 2.
I remember getting lost in that abbey several times when I first started playing this game. So far it's been better. Don't know why. Maybe I'm just more used to navigating here, but yeah.
Godric
Whee. Hey, Mr. Merchant
John.
Dude, I
Godric
need
Rothgar.
to sell my
Dermot Johns.
shit.
Godric Rothgar.
Can I do that
Arrive
here?
at destination.
Hello. I should probably alt
28.
tutorial first.
While traveling to a destination you should be careful not to move beyond the last waypoint.
Okay.
If you run past that point you'll be behind the merchant, for example. The audio beacon is placed exactly on the position of the NPC. So always approach the last waypoint of the route slowly by tapping the W key. You can target
Okay.
the armor and shield maker Godric Rothgar just like the other NPCs. If the last waypoint is still enabled you can turn it off with Shift and F12. Then press Shift and Control and Tab as usual.
That's what I'm
Northshire
doing.
Abbey.
Oh, he's not here.
Godric
Rothgar.
Rothgar.
I'm going to
Rothgar
cheat.
Level
There we go.
5. Armor.
On interacting with the NPC the Skewetan will automatically sell scrap items and repair your equipment. There are many merchants. Not everyone can repair. For that you should preferably go to armor merchants or a blacksmith. Now interact with the NPC by pressing G.
Okay.
28.
Northshire Valley.
Hello.
Godric Rothgar.
Scrap
Merchant.
sold.
I'd
plus.
like to sell my
Scrap
shit. Thank you. Money.
Menu
I got
closed.
money.
2 panels have opened. The merchant window and your
Oh,
bags.
oops.
You are now on the merchant panel.
No, I'm
Go down
not.
to the bags panel. Do this first. Go down to bag and then right into your bag.
Scrap
Merchant
sold.
plus. Bags plus. Bag 1 plus. 1 hearthstone. Common. Plus.
Sorry, tutorial. I was too quick.
You can't sell your hearthstone. Quest items cannot be sold either. If you find other items in your bags then sell them now by doing a right click in the item submenu. To do this, go right on the item to the item menu and then one down on, right click. Then press the enter key. You should hear coins jingling. The first time you try to sell the bags will be updated. It's very likely that all the junk was already sold automatically when you approach the merchant. When you're done, manually continue the tutorial.
Okay.
Go left to bag 1 and left again to bags. Bags plus. Go up to merchant. That's where you started. This time on merchant, just go right with the arrow keys to get to the merchant window.
Okay.
Merchant plus text Godric Rothgard. You are on the title. Go down with the arrow keys to see the merchant's listings. Continue manually to learn how to use this panel.
Yeah, hey.
Find the item that is located at the very top of the list. Right after the close button. There you go right into the item menu. You will then hear the title of the item menu. The title in this menu is
Didn't
the word
they bring this
text.
up now? You don't
So
really
from the very
use
top,
merchants
merchant's
that
title,
much in
you have
the
to go down 3
newbie
times and once
areas.
to the right. Text, repair items. Text, repair items. Close, plus. Tarnished chain vest, plus. Text, tarnished chain vest. This menu has 3 entries. The title, the item itself, and at the bottom the price. On the item you can read the tooltip as usual with shift and down arrow. Try this. Go down once and then on the item use the tooltip feature with shift and down arrow. Tarnished chain, item level, 5, chest, male, 67 armor.
Well, we can't use that because we are a mage, and mages do not use chain vests.
So you are on the item. Here you can access the item menu, like in the bags, by going to the right. There you will find several options that you should explore. So go to the right ones. Buy plus.
So we can buy things and sell things and check things and
Buy is the
compare
option to buy
things.
several items of the same type.
Right.
To do this, go to the right, select the quantity with up arrow and down arrow, then press the enter key. The items will be bought when you have enough copper. Below, buy, you will find left click and right click. Right click has an important feature. With this you will buy a single item. However, we would like to save our money. You will need all your copper in the beginning to spend on new skills from your class trainer.
Yeah.
So close the panel with escape. Menu closed. You should now have enough copper to learn new skills from the class trainer. If you need more copper, you can simply kill enemies and sell the loot at a merchant.
Simply
Later,
kill
you will learn how
folks.
to get more copper,
That's
silver, and
fine.
also gold. First, you should visit your class trainer. One of the 2 quests you have accepted will lead you to him. Open your quest log with L.
Okay, well, we'll probably go to the class trainer, hand in our quest there, and then call it for today, because I unfortunately have a thing to do at 7. But yeah, this was essentially what I intended to do with this particular stream, was to just show off what people have managed to do. You can move, you can fight, you can read things, and it's quite impressive how they've done it all. So that's kind of what I was going to do today. So we got that done pretty well.
Current quest
Let us
plus.
Someone is making chips outside, and it's making me very annoyed because now I want some. Let's have a look.
Quest database plus.
Find the yeah.
Go right. You already know that the quests there are sorted by region or category.
Yes,
Then
yes
go
I do.
down from all until you find mage.
Okay.
Current quests plus. All plus. Northshire Valley plus. Mage plus.
Yay!
This is the category for your class quests. Go to the right and listen to important notes before moving to your class trainer. Completed. Glyphic letter. Yellow. Plus.
Hey!
As you follow a route, you may hear the word near at a waypoint. This means that you should move very precisely from this point on. If far is announced again, you can move normally again. These are often narrow places, ramp stores, or similar places. You should always move as accurately as possible from waypoint to waypoint in buildings. Tip: you can use the comma and dot keys to strap to left or right.
Strafe.
To move slowly, tap the movement keys and move forward 1 step at a time. Marshall McBride. Route plus. Entry point 2 meter.
I'm
Godric
going to
Rothgard.
assume that I need to get
Glyphic letter. Yellow. Quest end plus. Kelvin Bremen.
to this person,
plus.
yeah.
Entry point 2 meter. L1 191.
I think I remember getting lost when I had to do this quest. Well, let's see how
While
if we
you are
do
moving,
better this
sometimes you're a
time.
beep. This means that you are trying to move, but your character is not making any movement. This is the only note for you to know if you are stuck. For example, because you are missing a doorway. Mage. Don't give up if you are stuck. The doorway will certainly not defeat you. You can also select the previous waypoint by pressing the shortcut, Control, Shift, and S.
Yeah, you
And
told
then
us.
try again starting from that waypoint. You can use the spacebar to jump over obstacles that you might get stuck on. If everything doesn't help and you get stuck, you can use your Hearthstone in your bag and restart the route from the starting point. Continue manually.
Okay, can I go walk now? We just got disconnected from the game. That's rude. Yeah. Yeah, well, okay. I guess the game has called it, people. We are not allowed to go to our class trainer. We are meant to stop, and that's actually a really good timing because I was going to be doing that soon anyway. We can have a little listen to this little music while we figure this out. This has been Game for Access. This has been Zersiax. It was a lot of fun to do this. And it'll probably feature more now we have our little Magiax character. Yeah, he'll probably feature in future streams when, like, you know, we're done with the tutorial. Things obviously move a little faster. And we won't be quite as bogged down by listening to text all day. But yeah, we learned, we did our first 2 levels in an hour. I'm gonna go a little faster than that, but okay. I'm glad that this is here now. This, I hope, will make it a little more accessible for people to just pick up the game and start playing. And yeah, so far very nice. For now, I will leave everything behind because I have to go. I have a meeting to see if I can get a job back. That would be good, or at least a new job. Until then, this has been me. I will be on my own channel tomorrow doing my stream anniversary. That will probably start around this time, probably an hour early. I'll just go until like until we're done. And honestly, until we don't want to play anymore. We'll see. But for now, this is me gone. This is me playing World of Warcraft. And we'll see you again next week if you don't show up to my other thing, which you totally should do because it's cool, but I'm not going to tell you that because that would be spamming advertisements for another channel on this channel, and that's not nice. Zersiax, you f***ing nitwit, that's not cool to do. So in that sense, yeah. I hope this was fun. A couple of cool people on this channel as well will be streaming fun games throughout the week. Definitely follow and keep an eye on the schedule. To not miss those. Those are fun. I'll be certainly to join in if the heat doesn't get me first. It's pretty warm out here today. Anyway, that's me today. This was fun, and I'll see you all again next week. Goodbye.